Right then, fish finger sandwich. Who doesn't love fish fingers? I mean, they are amazing. Except this one is a bit different. If you've run out and you haven't got any, or you want to do something just a little bit more cooking, this is a version for you. Here, I've got a piece of fish from the supermarket. This is a piece of haddock, a little fillet of haddock. Here I've got some flour. And now the breadcrumb coating isn't actually going to be breadcrumbs. It is going to be made of these water biscuits and some oats and another surprise ingredient. So the oats and the water biscuits are going to kind of crush up together. They crush up quite easily, okay? So you're just going to crumb them together with your hands. And we're looking for texture here, but we're also looking for a bit of flavour. And that flavour is going to come, you won't believe this, but if you could think of possibly the best flavour crisps in the world, and I know you'll all be thinking of different stuff and you'll be shouting at me, but for those of you that are saying pickled onion Monster Munch, you are the winners, because that is going to go in our mix. Pickled onion Monster Munch rules, alright? So we want 5 or 6 of them in there. Going to give them a crush as well, and they've got, like, I mean, it's a lovely texture, right? But it's also got that kind of like spicy kick, that kind of vinegar acidity. I mean, this is a good one to do with the kids, actually. If you wanted to, you could put this mix in like a sandwich bag and just gently crush it with a rolling pin. We'll leave that to one side, and I'm going to get on with making the mushy peas. In here, saucepan, good knob of butter, all right? I'm just gently going to melt that down. I'm going to make it like spicy, all right? Spicy, loads of flavours, lots of things going on, all right? To do that, I've got some garam masala and some Madras curry powder, and I'm just going to dust a little bit of each one into that mix, and a little bit of garlic powder as well, alright? So those flavours, they're all mixed together: garlic powder, garam masala, curry powder, pickled onion Monster Munch, Carr's water biscuits, a few oats, alright? That is the coating for our fish. Now here, peas, frozen, can go straight into the butter that's melted. About a cup. I mean, it's not mushy peas, it's going to be kind of more like just like crushed flavoursome peas. Into that, got ginger, okay? So this is fresh ginger. I'm just going to chop it up quite finely, stick it in. Spice of a green chilli. We're going to make it rich as well by putting avocado through it, okay? So all of this is beginning to cook down in that butter, alright? Soften and sweat, and this doesn't take very long at all, alright? And as they're cooking, I'm going to put a little dust the garam masala, the Madras curry powder, the garlic granules again. And just let it gently sweat and cook out. Gonna break an egg. Let's put it into a bowl and mix it up, okay? This is where we pané the fish and give it a lovely coating. This is how that coating with the pickled onion Monster Munch sticks to it. So the fish goes into the flour, dust it both sides. Then into the egg. Make sure it's got a lovely covering of it, okay? So you need that egg and that flour that's going to act like the glue that goes into our mix of Monster Munch. Turn it over and make sure it gets a good coating of it, and then let's keep that piece of fish to one side. Right then, so I've got a pan that's beginning to heat up. I'm going to put a good splash of oil in it, and then I'm going to stick in a piece of fish. You just want to go gently and fry it. Okay, it's going to take around about 6 or 7 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes each side, and then I'm going to serve it with a toasted muffin. This go under the grill, and whilst that's toasting, I'm going to take the stone out of the avocado. Just going to break it up, put it into my peas. I'm going to stir it around. I'm going to get at it with a fork and just crush it all up, okay? Okay, stir it around. This is giving it that kind of like that mushy pea texture, the sort of thing that you want. So a piece of fish is frying. Look at that. It's got a lovely colour on it. I'm just going to put a little knob of butter so that we can baste it, okay? So to go with this, I also want to give it a bit of a dipping sauce, like a spicy mayonnaise. So here I've got some red hot buffalo wings sauce, some mayonnaise. Literally just going to mix the two together, kind of like a hot spicy ketchup. That's what we've got going on here. It's kind of like an extreme Mary Rose sauce, okay? So the butter's now kind of foaming and this looks amazing. The texture's really crispy and crunchy. And just keep basting it. And if you need to, just keep adding little knobs of butter. I'm so pleased with how that is looking. Now the crushed peas, the last element to go in that, some fresh mint. Peas and mint go so well together. Mint and fish is absolutely delicious. Slice it up. Now this mint's got really soft stalks, so I'm using that as well. Give it a good mix. I know because I've not seasoned this. It's going to take a pinch of salt, pinch of pepper, and that is it. Ready to go. Fish comes out, just drain it, just on some kitchen roll. Muffins toasted. Now instead of butter, I'm going to use this spicy sauce. Blob that on the bottom. The crispy bit of fish, great. Then some of these amazing crushed avocado and minted peas. And then the lid on the top. That is a proper bit of lunch. And don't worry if it all goes wrong, there's still some of these left.